This is the normal life in a normal house, like everywhere else.
Well, I started to squat about 9 months ago. The main reason was financial problems, that I didn't have a lot of money to pay my rent. I was a full-time student at the time, so I think that was the main, would say, encouragement towards squatting.
We used to recycle everything. I like to recycle for ideology, clothes and food and whatever. And you do the same with the houses. In London, there are like lots and lots of houses, empty houses.
I think it's right because there's a lot of empty place, why is there a lot of people in the street.
For me, it's like a very good way to find a place where to stay, where you don't have to go and sleep in the street.
So it's like a first aid accommodation.
We are happy squatters trying to make our point. There's nothing illegal in this. You're just using what is not used.
I think everyone has a right to have a place. I mean, doesn't matter which country you live in, but anyone living on this planet has a full right to obviously live somewhere, I guess.
I started living in schools after 2001 because I felt that I needed the time for me and not to work for other people. Then I started making my life like more self-sufficient.
When one place is closed, when we open this house, everything was very dirty, very bad, and now this is one house. We clean it, we made it a house.
I take care of this house. I think we fight for this. And it's good.
I think we deserve
I really feel it's my house.
The idea of squats is like a very dirty place and people living as animals or something like this. I heard about that. But most of them are organized as proper communities.
For me, it was hard because I live in some squatters. There's some place was so dirty. It's not like here. No, like now I got a good house.
There is no value squatting. There are no codes. There are no laws. Yeah, that's what makes squatting special thing. And
in England, it's not legal, it's not illegal to squat, it's just a matter that happens, and there are some way of working through that. Sometimes from the other side, they break the rules, the police comes, they break into our house, they make us illegal evictions, and sometimes we are who break the rules as well.
Once they caught me trying to open a house in Angel, so I spent 12 hours in jail.
In the world we live now, if you had a choice, or if you have a choice, and if you have the means for that choice, then you will just pay yourself a nice house or live in a nice comfortable flat. Unfortunately, life is not like that, and sometimes you have to, I would say, bend the rules.
To me, the state is killing you. You have to be aware of the crimes that they do. Don't try to kill yourself with the chemical drugs. They are getting rich while you're getting fucked up. They try to tie you, be a number and go on, and then they get the profit producing human robots. We have to be smart and educate ourselves and try to show them that is another way. If you don't realize that is a way to win, it's because you are blind and you haven't yet seen that it's possible to live out of the criminal state. Everyone in equality getting back the face. Stop the bombing in Iraq. Whoa, oh, 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 oh. the bombings in Iraq. Many children are dying there right now. Stop it right now.
It would be nice if they would give us empty places for us to squat, and then we wouldn't bother no one.